Okay, this is set 91. This video is for Lillian. It's set 91, number 3. It says a fair die was rolled 3 times. What's the probability of getting a 2, a 5, and a number greater than 2 in that order? So the thing with probability, when you're rolling a die, they're all independent events. So you really can just, it does not matter the probability of 5 or the probability of rolling a 2. They're independent of each other. So they could be switched back and forth. So probability of getting a 2 is going to be 1 out of 6. Probability of getting a 5 is 1 out of 6. And probability of getting something greater than 2 is going to be 4 out of 6. And it said and, which means multiply. Okay, so the only other thing I'm going to do to make this easier is to turn that into a 2/3. So then you'll have, and then I can turn that into a 3 here. So I end up with 1 over 9 times 6 is 54. 1 over 54 for the answer. Okay, your next question was set 92, number 25. So set number 92, number 25 is a Z-table problem. So Principal Larson decided to give the awards to 5% of the class who had the fewest absences. They are normally distributed with a mean of 7. Actually, that should be a mu. Mean of 7 and a standard deviation of 3. Standard deviation of 3. And Smith has 3 absences. So we want to know, will he get an award from Principal Larson? So we need to use our equation x minus mu over standard deviation. So in this case, this is our x, here's our standard deviation, here's our mu. So we're going to have 3 minus 7 over 3 to get negative 4/3, which is negative 1.333. And then if you look at your Z table, you go and look it up. I can't remember where it is. But if we look up our Z table, you might want to just fast forward through this part because I'm having a hard time finding it. And I did the exact same thing last time. So I'm going to pause this. Okay, sorry about that. So finally found the Z table, the Z score table. So we're looking for a score of negative 1.3. Put this down. Sorry, it's probably making annoying noises. Okay, negative 1.3. So we are at negative 1, and then here's 0.3. But we've got 2 decimals, so it's somewhere in between 0.3 and 0.4. So that means we are in this range here. So between 0.8 and then 0.9. So we were looking for the 5th percentile, which is definitely not in between there. And so our answer is going to be no. No, he will not get a phone call from Principal Larson. I think that's what the question was. Okay, hopefully that answers your question.